Good morning. I'm going to go over how we're going to find percentages using these soil profiles. So we've already talked about the different layers in the soil, and we've identified them. We went O, A, B, C, and R. And sometimes we get this little E layer that's part of the A layer as well. We discussed all those in previous activities. So now what we want to do is not only identify the layer, but we're going to find a percentage of each layer that we see. And I've included a ruler because you'll need to use some kind of ruler or measuring device. You can use this one or you can use your own. But what you want to do is for percentage, we want the part that we're trying to find the percentage of over the total for whatever it is. In this case, we're going to figure out the total measurement for all the layers combined, and then we're going to put it over the measurement for the layer that we're looking at. So I'm going to look at this one right here. This looks like A to me. Okay. But before I can do the calculation, I have to know what all of the layers combined are. And I'm going to go from here to up here. That's the total. Okay. I use my ruler here, and you can use whatever ruler you've got. And it looks like 3.3. So for A, 3.3 divided by, and now I want to put in how big this A layer is. And that looks like it goes from here to maybe here. Looks like I got 0.8. And now we're going to do the calculation to get a percentage. So for my calculation, I'm going to take this 0.8, which is the measurement I got for A, and then 3.3, which is the measurement for all the layers, divided by 3.3 equals, that's going to equal 0.24. Now this does not mean the A layer is equal to 0.24%. We have to move the decimal over twice to figure out the percentage. And if we do that, we'll get 24%. Okay? So let's do another layer here. If this is the A layer, let's say this here is the B layer. And remember, we're doing the best we can at figuring out what layers there are. You're not always going to be 100% right. Not all the layers are going to be present. So your layers might differ just a little bit from mine, and that's okay. Now our total for the B layer is still the same. It's still all over 3.3, right? But now I got to get a measurement for the actual B layer. And it looks like that is 1.1. Okay, 1.1. If I do the calculation, 1.1 divided by 3.3, I'm going to get 0.33. Again, that's not 0.33%. You move the decimal over twice, and that's 33%. Okay? And you would do that with all the layers. So you would identify this layer here and also calculate it. You also got a tiny little layer here, which is the O layer that you can calculate. So I want to see the calculations for each of these right next to it. Same thing with this one. You would do it the same way, where you measure the whole and then measure the different layers. And you're going to put all that work right in here. Okay? You'll move on, you'll do these ones as well, showing me your work in these spaces that are provided for each of the layers. Some don't have many. This looks like it maybe has 3. the very top soil layer, the top layer, the A layer, and then going into the B layer. So this one might only have 3, where this one up here might have 5, okay? All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.